What is up, everybody? Good afternoon. Welcome to an early edition of Let's Talk NXT here on the Around the Point Network. We are live here today. It is Wednesday, March the 8th, 2023. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day, whatever it is that you're doing right now, whether you're at work, whether you're some would be in class right now or in between lunch. I don't know. Uh, but what is going on, everyone? I am that Peruvian Fight TV extraordinaire. I am a man of honor. Some would say, right? A man of honor. I am Steve. What's going on, everyone? And of course, I am not alone here, joined by the good brother all the way from Detroit. He is the pride of Detroit, the parlay paralyzer himself, the one, the only, Big Mike.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, brother? How you been?
I'm all right.
That's what's up, man. I want to say also congrats, man. Your short got over 100 hits already, man.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's whatever.
No, I'm just saying though, man. Listen, it's great though. It was great. You ranked your some of the best Iron Man matches in history, in your opinion, of course. And we'll talk about it more on Friday on Around the Point. Yes, Dolores, what's going on? Yeah, early. Yes, we are early today. Normally this show's at 3 p.m. But being that there's things going on later today, we decided to do the show a little early and also get this out of the way too. But yes, this is Let's Talk NXT on the Around the Point Network. If you are new here, once again, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this a big old thumbs up. Share through social media, wherever it is that you share videos, and hit that bell notification. You'll be notified when the gang goes live almost every day. But Big Mike, last night's NXT, man, it was their Roadblock edition, basically like their little themed episodes of NXT that they will do, here and there, right? We've had the Great American Bash in the summer, um, and all that stuff. We had, was it their New Year's Evil, right? A couple
Hmm.
of weeks, was it a month, 2 months ago, and now here we are
Yeah,
now with
Vengeance Day.
that was the premium live event,
Oh yeah, Premium Live Event. Yeah,
and now here
you're
we
right.
are with Roadblock. Um,
Right.
Mike, what was your overall thoughts on NXT Roadblock?
I thought it was fine. Um, it could have been a little bit better. I mean, I guess what do you expect? It's on free television, but I thought it was a fine show.
I thought so too. I thought overall it was okay. I'm not gonna say, oh my god, it blew everyone out. It was like anything that's gonna make you go crazy. Blow your hair back, anything like that. But I felt like what this show did, it set the tone for what's to come for what's to come at Stand and Deliver. Literally the Saturday of WrestleMania, Saturday, basically WrestleMania weekend, all that stuff. So it's starting to shape up, even though they only announced 2 matches for that show, which we'll get into in just a sec here. But in the chat here, we got J Mac in the chat. What's up? I'm listening. I'm listening at work. I thought NXT was an okay show. That's awesome, bro. Hopefully you're having a good day at work. Um, what's up, folks? Hopefully Roxanne stuff is an angle. Who knows,
We'll
man?
talk about it when we get to it.
We'll talk about it. How do y'all feel about WWE? How do y'all feel about W? How you all feel about WWE going to Puerto Rico for Backlash in May? I think it's great. I think they're due for they are due. Puerto Rico's due for a show. I know Triple H. We'll talk about this more on Friday. We'll talk about this more when the gang gets all together and they're all together and all that stuff. But I'm happy for them that they're getting a show in Puerto Rico, and just to add that final, cherry on top of the cake, you're gonna get Bad Bunny hosting the show, probably doing a concert. I will be shocked if it doesn't sell out in like under 5 minutes. Big Mike, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool that they're going back to Puerto Rico. Um, like you said, it was long overdue. Long overdue.
Yes, long over flipping due here. But NXT Roadblock was last night, like we just said before. Um, we thought the show was okay. That ends the review right there, guys. See you all next time. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um, so the show opened up, Big Mike, with a video package, an opening video package with Tiffany Stratton opening the show up, telling you what to expect. I missed this. But how was it, Mike? Overall, how
I
was
missed
she?
this too. I didn't see it either. So
Because I
this is
know,
news to me.
because I know in our chat people were like, "Oh man, Tiffany Stratton, this and that." And I know early in the day, yesterday, I posted a meme that I did over a year ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And everyone thought, "Oh, Steven's at it again." But it was out of fun. It was in good fun. Um,
Yeah, I didn't turn the show on until 8:04. So I missed the Tiffany Stratton
I
stuff.
literally turned the show on and it was the opening match as I was
Yeah, me
eating
too.
dinner. So, um, listen, anything with Tiffany Stratton is beautiful, respectably, of course, respectable. Okay, respectfully. Um, I do believe she will be involved on Stand and Deliver, though. She's going to be involved. I feel like some way, somehow. Okay. So the show kicked off with the jailhouse street fight between Dijak and Tony D'Angelo. Now, maybe I'm late to the party, Mike. I'm not sure, but they changed Dijak's name already. It was Donovan Dijak, and now he's just Dijak again. Like, did they just
Mm-mm.
shorten his name, or he was Dijak the whole time?
It's always been that. It's always been that since he returned to NXT, where Vic Joseph was like, it's Dijak, and you got the classic Who from Booker T, and it's always been Dijak. It's,
Okay, just wanted to make sure because
yeah, it's always been.
I felt like he went from T Bar, which again I don't mind him going back to T Bar. I'm kidding. Um, to Donovan Dijak, and now he's just Dijak again. Again, just wanted to wanted to double check here. But Mike, what you thought? What were your thoughts on this match, man? Your thoughts?
I thought the match was okay. You see where Stacks, the underboss, him doing everything that he could. I thought he was like the MVP of this match, doing everything so the boss wouldn't get beat. Blocking the door twice. Um, Dijak threatening to threatening Tony D'Angelo to close the cage or the jail cell so he can see him murder his underboss. Basically, it's just it's crazy. I would like to see what a cinematic match looked like between these guys, but yeah, decent match.
I'm with you. I would love to see them run it back one more time because I
Yeah,
feel like there's still meat on the bone.
yeah.
You know, like you said, a cinematic match between those two at Stand and Deliver, I do think it could work. I mean, when was the last time that NXT did a cinematic match?
It had to have been a Wyatt match.
Oh, I remember. It was during the pandemic. It was Adam Cole versus He Who Shall Not Be Named in the back lot.
Somebody got canceled. That
You
he
know,
who should not be named.
you know, what's the opposite of nightmare, Big Mike?
Oh,
Yeah, you know.
it couldn't have been that far back.
I would think so. That was probably the last cinematic match that took place in NXT. Cause I do also
Oh, in
remember,
NXT. Oh,
yes,
okay, yeah.
NXT.
Then yeah. Adam Cole and Velveteen.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa, 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 Mike. Who? Who?
who
Who?
he's everybody knows he's a scumbag, so it's okay.
Yes. Yep. That was a good match. Adam Cole versus Scrub from History. There you go. Scrub from History. Mr. Never mind. Mr. Powder himself. Another powder guy. But yeah, that was the last time they did one. I think also the one prior to that one, if I remember, it was the match between Gargano and Ciampa
Yeah,
when they were like at the they were like near the end of their feud and the dream. Listen, I love the R&B artist, the American Dream. Okay, the American Dream. Do you know what it means?
yeah.
Only had like 4 good songs, and then he just went kaputs. But I heard he married good. So that was the last time I can think of them having a cinematic match, and I'll be down for it. Like you said here, Stack was definitely the MVP of this. He literally got a big gash from literally saving his boss. What it also impressed me here, Mike, was the athleticism of Dijak.
Yeah,
The
I
athlet,
mean,
he did a
we've all know it. That's not. I mean, it's impressive, but it's we all know how athletic he is. I mean, unfortunately, he's only had just NXT to show his athleticism. You know, when he was his super slave name T-Bar.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Uh,
whoa, super who? Come on, Mike.
well, he has a slave name, and then he had a super slave name. You know, he went into he had to put a mask on and
T
not show
bar.
his athleticism. Yeah,
He was T bar.
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, he couldn't show his athleticism on the main roster because they had him playing like a tall brute. You know, which
Yeah.
was dumb of Vince to do that to him.
And I agree. I totally agree with that. I think the last time we saw his how good athletically he is was the match between him and Keith Lee at Takeover Seattle or Oregon. I'm sorry, Takeover Oregon. That's what they called it back in the day. Remember him and
Yeah.
Keith Lee for the North American title. I think it was a spot where um they were on the top rope, and I think they did like well, I call it the flux capacitor. All right, I call it the flux capacitor because Kazarian's move from back in the day. I forgot the name of it now, but you kind of get the idea of just
Hmm.
how crazy athletic he is, and when he's on the top rope, he did a springboard move here in this match. But there was a moment like we just said where you thought Dijak was gonna win, and instead, the underboss Stack, being the MVP of this match, made the save, and Tony D'Angelo ended up locking up um, Dijak in the cage. So there was that. But like we said, man, I would not mind them running it back. Would not mind these two running it back one more time. So after this, Mike, um, we got Roxanne Perez. She was interviewed backstage, and she was saying that she has been wanting this match against Meiko Satomura since their previous encounter. And Perez says she needed to win in order to make her way to Stand and Deliver.
Hmm.
Which, again, very good to hear from her and all that stuff. She's very beautiful, by the way. She's very beautiful.
Yeah.
Respectfully. Um, from there, we get Josh Briggs confronted Kiana James in her office. Kiana James, that Nubian queen herself, uh,
Right.
regarding the issues with himself, Brooks Jensen, and Fallon Henley. Briggs told James that he only wants Briggs to be happy, specifically saying that Briggs that he was worried uh, of making things wrong. Uh, Briggs got a note from a Stack of Roses, but James immediately took it away from him. So There's starting to be some tension, man. I think things are finally about to come into light here, man. So we'll see where that goes, right? We'll see where our boy Brooke Jensen finally learns that these ain't loyal.
These hoes ain't loyal. Mm.
But you know
Bros
what?
before hoes.
Yeah. He'll learn, though. The man will learn. Come on, he'll learn. We get Gallus coming out. They call out Pretty Deadly for their actions in the past weeks. And,
You ain't gonna do it, Steve?
well, I'm going to get to it. 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 And what do you know? From the little balcony, we see the Yes Boys. You know, uh, you got the Yes Boys, right? And they're talking back and forth. Um, and what else in here? Wolfgang goes straight to the point, and he demanded an answer from Pretty Deadly to see what they wanted. To which Wilson and Prince responded by saying that they wanted to regain the NXT tag titles. Coffee, or you know what I mean, right? Made a deal with Pretty Deadly to come at them. Gallus dropped them on the mat as Prince and Wilson walked down from the Raven's Nest, which is the balcony, and laid in a series of lariats on Prince and Wilson before Pretty Deadly ran away. I get the feeling that we're gonna get this match at Stand and Deliver.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, say what you want about Pretty Deadly, but listen, they can go.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. They can go. They have had good matches in the past, despite their act and what they do. Again, I think honestly, they had a good match in NXT UK. I
Mm-hmm.
see them having a good match here. Your thoughts on that, Big Mike?
Yeah, same. I think they're gonna have a good match. Gallus is so underrated. I remember watching him uh, early in NXT UK when it existed. RP NXT UK.
Oh, facts. Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, they were good. They were good. I do wish that the other Coffee brother, I don't know where he is,
Joe
can
Coffey, I
join
think.
them. Yeah, Joe Coffee. I wish he can join. I think
I,
the last time we seen Joe Coffey was when they were unifying the titles.
I think so. I think it's a visa issue. I'm not sure. I said I think it's a visa issue, but we'll see. Hopefully he does make his comeback. Um, we had a video of Lyra Valkyria, uh, sending out a warning to whoever won the match between Perez and Satomura. So they'll probably have a match later down the road, probably on NXT. I don't see them doing that for Stand and Deliver. Also,
I
Drago
barely
cut a
knew who that even was.
Lyra
I
Val-
knew they had video packets of her before she debuted, but I forgot who that even was.
yeah.
I know that's kind of disrespectful, but you know,
Come on, Mike, on International Women's Day. Come on, bro. Come on,
yesterday
man.
was International Women's Day.
Today. Today.
It's
You saying
today.
that today.
Oh,
You say
well, I get a pass because I thought about it yesterday.
you get a pass. You get a pass. You get a pass.
Uh,
Uh yeah, exactly. So we'll see what happens with him. Could have been worse. He could have been named Slapjack. That is very true. That regarding Dijak and all that stuff. See, it rhymes. Dragunov also cut a promo. Ilya Dragunov talking about JD McDonough had no soul. Also in the crowd, Mike, guess who we saw in the crowd?
Dragon Lee.
And guess what? Everyone who thought that, oh my God, they're going to take the mask off, right? Everyone who thought that, oh, they're going to make him change his name. They're going to have him take off his mask. They're going to have him a new look.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Now, I'm fully aware this is NXT. This is NXT. Should he ever touch the main roster, going to be a whole different story.
Who who do you know that came in as their original name that got their name changed in the main roster?
Um, if you want to be technical with it, like even if it's not really a complete name change, Mia Yim.
Well, that was in her second run. They called her Michin,
Yeah,
and
now
then
she Michi
she was also in that
Retribution.
horrible faction. Yeah,
I forgot
Retribution.
I forgot her name. I forgot her name in Retribution.
I forgot it was too, but
Someone in the chat left.
they still call her Mia Yim, but they Michin is her nickname.
Michin, yeah. Or Austin
Mia
Theory.
Crazy Yim.
Or how about
Crazy Mia Yim.
Austin Theory?
I mean, they
Remember?
just took his first name away and then they gave him his first name
Why
back.
be technical with it? Yeah, like technically, yeah, it took away
Yeah,
his
because
first name.
when you really think about it, not that many people
Mhm.
names really changed when they came in as their original name. Like, say if you say that, then Matt Riddle, he came in as Matt Riddle, was on the main roster as Matt Riddle. Then Vince was like, "No, we'll just do Riddle," and they gave him Matt back.
Yes. I
Now
mean,
he's just on the shelf.
yeah. No, maybe we might be,
Yeah,
might be seeking
might be in the
employment else.
trash. And
Yeah, might be learning Chinese soon. Who knows?
yeah,
But Shinsuke Nakamura, he kept his name. Bobby Roode kept his name. Well, now he's
yeah.
Robert Roode. I don't know when he comes back, but you kind of get the idea.
Yeah, they made him Robert Roode because it's too many Bobbies.
Yes. So from
God
there,
dang, I'll tell you, Bobby.
goddamn Bobby. From there, we got a 6-man tag: Braun Breaker and the Creed Bros versus Jinder Mahal in the Sheer. I loved how all three guys of Braun Breaker and the Creed Bros all coordinated together. Yo, I loved it.
Yeah, it almost made me say, "Hey, this could be a out for Braun Breaker if you wanted to have like a faction or something, and you wanted to bring up the Creed Bros. You could put them all together. I mean, uh, they have amateur backgrounds, but his family lineage, Braun Breaker, they have amateur wrestling background, and I don't know if he has an amateur wrestling
Oh,
background.
thank you, thank you,
Oh yeah,
producer.
oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Io
yeah, yeah,
Shirai to
yeah.
Io
You're
Scott,
right. You're
Raquel
right.
Gonzalez to Raquel Rodriguez. Yeah, thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Palu. Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
Polo. Thank
I was eventually I was probably gonna get there, but you got there for me.
yeah,
Thank you.
beat us to it, man. Good for you, man.
Yeah.
But you know what I thought too, man. And I said this last week. Again, they had a fun match. Nothing to go crazy about here, other than the fact that what do you expect, right? The Creed Bros got the win for the team. They hit the Doomsday device on one
Hmm.
of the members. I think it was who they hit it on. Jinder Mahal. Ooh,
I think so.
no, it was on Veer. On Veer.
It was on Veer.
It's a big guy, bro. To do that on a big dude like Veer, bro.
They're both big human beings.
Respectably.
Yeah, yeah.
Um.
I guess so because they're part of the family, right, Steve?
Well. Listen, man. Hey, man. Come on, man. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Okay, who knows? You have to go back to All Honor just to get the point, just to get the whole joke. Okay, just go back to just rewatch All Honor. Um, like I said, man, I thought it was cool to see the Creed Bros get the win. I said this too, like last week, right when they announced that he'll volunteer to be part of the match and all that stuff. There was that
Hmm.
eye contact, like the look
Yeah.
on Julius Creed or Braun Breaker. Hey, man, I don't mind seeing that match though.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind seeing the match. I mean, it's a shame that it probably won't happen. You know what I mean? But Julius Creed is money, bro. That guy is money.
Yeah.
That guy is the future.
Honestly, excuse my yawning. Excuse my yawning.
It's okay. It's
Honestly,
okay.
when the creeds go up, right? Because they will go up to the main roster. They're gonna drop Otis from Alpha Academy. I feel like you should have this story where he gets dropped, right, and he goes like, and Chad Gable just goes freaking Kurt Angle wrestling machine mode.
Like Team Angle, bring back a modern day Team Angle.
Yeah,
You know,
basically.
you know what I would do though, bro? You know what I'd add to that? Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, yeah. I don't mind it. They were a tag team too. Gable and Shelton, they were a tag team.
And if you want to bring back, for like retro, like back in the day, just for not for the sheer fact of the match, but for the stare off. Give me the Creed Bros versus the original Team Angle, the world greatest tag team. I'm not
Can
sure.
Charlie Haas still go?
I mean, I know he wrestled an Impact like a couple years ago. I mean, I know he's probably retired now, but I don't know how is he physically. But imagine just for nostalgia, like, wow, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's funny though. Like, you can talk about the Creed Bros and what can happen, right? I saw this thing and I'm like, God, that's crazy. When I saw this, it had to be on Facebook on one of the pages that when I'm scrolling and shit.
Hmm.
Roderick Strong has been on NXT longer than the existence of WCW. Monday Nitro.
Ooh. Has it been 6 years?
Past 6 years, I think. I think Roddy joined in 2016. Late 2016, he joined NXT. Yeah, bro.
What is the status on him?
When I saw that, dude, when I read that, I was like,
I got a feeling if they ever get rid of him, he's literally gonna be a shoo-in for Ring of Honor.
probably is. I think honestly, that would be that. I would rather him just do that. I know people are gonna be, oh, he should go to AEW and reform with Adam Cole and what have you. No, bro, that ship is sailed. I'm good. If anything, yeah, put him in Ring of Honor. Give him the, um, give him you know what? Let him wrestle for the TV title. We got Chase in the chat here, the host of Chilling with Chase. Instead of talking about Clubber Lang, see, talking about Roderick Strong. I'm sick.
Yeah, Steve is talking about. He's not talking about a real man, but he's talking about Roderick.
Sorry. Here, let's move on here. Let's move on because we got more Braun Breaker later on in the night. So we did finally get Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller.
Yeah,
Gotta do it, Mike.
Grayson Waller. Let's move on.
Come on, man.
No. Let's move on.
Here we go. On Chilling with Chase this Saturday, we're going to be ranking the Rocky and Creed movies.
Ooh, I'm there. I'm there. I'm there.
You gonna be there, Big Mike?
I'm there.
You gonna be there? You know what? I can't. You know what? I can't.
You blew
even
your
find,
chance. Don't play it. I
I
already
can't
know what
even.
you're gonna play.
I can't even find the damn thing. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay.
If I'm gonna be there, then he is too.
And I am too. I'll be there. So there's that. This Saturday on Chilling with Chase, we'll be ranking all the Rocky movies and Creed movies. And ranking the fighters.
Ooh, buddy, this is gonna be a must see.
I already know. I can already imagine who's on the bottom of that list already.
Oh yeah.
He probably is part of the family. I don't know. He's probably part of the family. For all we know, he's probably part of the family. If you get what I'm saying. So there's that. So we finally got Grayson Waller, and he finally brought out Shawn Michaels. And Shawn Michaels came out to a huge pop. Then the fans of the building, right? the cretins that show up there, right? Every single Tuesday, started singing his song.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I've never seen a crowd do that before.
It looked so creepy, bro. It looked cringe and creepy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, never again, guys. I'm sorry. I know y'all were trying to
Yeah.
do. Sadly, it worked, right? People caught on and shit, but like, never again. Please,
Yeah.
never fucking again. And basically, Grayson Waller let him have it. Let him have it. He threw everything at him, right? The reason why you're there is because your best friend had a heart attack, right?
Through the dagger.
That he is the best thing on NXT. He just went off, right? And it's funny because Mike, there is like a thing I saw on Twitter like an hour ago. Grayson Waller walking into the PC wearing a Bret Hart t-shirt and a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
I started laughing, bro. And I saw it right now, like, this is great.
I mean, this dude is money. I think he could. He's probably the next thing closest to Miz than there is. You know.
You're saying double Grand Slam, or Miz as far as Hollywood movies from WWE and all that stuff.
Yeah, from reality TV to wrestling, he's probably the closest to Miz.
Was he on a reality TV show? Was he?
He was on Survivor.
Australia, right? Or on the real Survivor?
Chase, let us know. Was he on the real Survivor or was he on like a sub season of Survivor? But either way, it's reality television.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The dude's money. Dude is absolutely money.
Yeah.
And NXT, they do have some, they do have some diamonds in the rough there. They do. He's one of them. He's one of them. Basically, this was all for Grayson Waller to get Shawn Michaels to face him at Stand and Deliver. Wanted to come out of retirement one more time. And Shawn Michaels had enough. Dropped the micro. Okay, there you go. There you go. Australian Survivor, which is super popular, actually. Thank you, Chase. He took off his blazer. I thought he'd take off the cowboy hat for a second. I thought he would take off his cowboy and show off the ball spot, but
you know what my favorite line was in the promo?
What was your favorite line?
It was Shawn Michaels when he got up in Grayson Waller's face. He said, people, I've been having the Brinks truck pull up to my house for the last 10 years to the point where they knew my address by heart.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. And again, everyone thought like, "Oh my God, Shawn Michaels coming out of retirement for Grayson Waller."
With that line, I thought he was gonna say yes.
I thought so too. I'm like, I'm waiting for like what? He's gonna mix him up one more time, like,
yeah,
or at least put the blue jeans back on. You know what I mean? Because I can't imagine him now in that ring attire.
Yeah,
just won't be it, bro. It's just not gonna be it. And then he hit the surprise.
Yeah, with
I'm not gonna be the one to do it, right? When he was about to get Stand liver ticket, right? But nope, Instead,
we
he's
got
like,
Yanni.
Instead, it's gonna be someone that has more. What's the word he said? Like he said
it's gonna be you're gonna go up against the guy that wants to beat you up more than I do and bleeds NXT black and gold or just bleeds NXT.
Yeah, bleed NXT.
And it was Johnny Gargano.
And he shows up and he hits the ring. I think they go to blows, right? They go to blows a little bit.
Yeah, he throws him out the ring.
Throws him out of the ring. And it's official. At Stand and Deliver, it's going to be Grayson Waller versus, he doesn't have a match for WrestleMania.
Right.
Johnny Gargano. Like Chase was calling him, Yanni Gargano. And here's the thing about it. Listen, Che makes a valid point of calling him Yanni. And it's not because, oh my God, he's a boring talent. No, he's not. The problem is WWE on the main roster, even and it's sad because under Triple H's watch, right? They want us to believe this under Paul's watch. But they've cooled him off.
Yeah.
They have completely cooled off Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
To the point, it's like, all right, he's on the show. All right, cool. What else?
Yeah, what else? It was like,
and again, it's not a knock on the guy. He's talented. And of course, there's people that are going to say, oh, but he got a big pop on NXT. Guess what? So did Jinder Mahal. When he showed up to face off or, get in the face of Braun Breaker. Remember that?
Yep.
But nonetheless, yes, you want to go with the whole long-term booking, whatever the fuck it is, go right ahead. Are they going to have a good match? Yes, they are. Also, what this is to get people to show up to the show at 10 a.m. in California, in LA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, the sad part about it is he came out to his fucking new theme song. That's the part that hurt me the most. Like, bro, you're back in NXT. You're back in the brand. Granted, it's not the same brand. It's not the black and gold brand anymore. But when you look at who is the definition of the face of NXT, it's Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
He for sure that dude that never let go of high school. Like, he graduated 5 years ago. Why are you still going to the games like that?
Yeah. It's like
he goes to all the games. He still brags about his points. Still brags about
he's Chase, I don't know if you've ever seen Dazed and Confused, but he's Matthew McConaughey's character in Dazed and Confused. All right. Like, he just won't give up high school. Like, he's long graduated. He still goes to the high school parties. He still do all of that.
He's basically like Stifler.
Yeah. Still wearing the Letterman. Yeah. Still wearing his Letterman.
I'm about to say that. Go to the homecoming. Go to all the pep rallies and shit. Try to be the hype man. You'll probably go to the prom too. Tim Briggs, like, bro, leave school.
Yeah.
And again, we're not trying to knock Gargano. We're not. But they're doing this just so they can sell tickets. You know? I mean, let's be real about it, Mike. Like, just be honest here. Do you think this show's going to sell out?
This show?
Do you think Stand and Deliver will sell out cryptocurrency? Or, I'm sorry, Staples Center? Because for some folks, it's still the Staples Center.
Cryptocurrency. It's crypto.com.
Crypto.com arena?
Yeah, but we don't call it that. It's Staples forever.
The home of Kobe Bryant? The home of Kobe?
Yeah, the house that Shaq and Kobe built. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Sorry, Clippers. Sorry.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I mean, it probably will sell out because is Mania weekend, and then NXT is back doing arena shows again. This is their second arena show.
But this is but you gotta understand too. Like, yo, you gotta understand. And here's why I'm saying this. Because I'm sure there's a lot of fans who are deciding what the fuck they're doing. I mean, listen, I've been to Mania before. I've done Mania weekend. I've done them before. If you're going to Mania weekend, right? This is the part of the trip. This is right as we speak, right? And this is the part where you and your homies, you and your homeboys, with your friends, whatever the hell it is, you're planning out what shows you're gonna go to, and come to an agreement. This is that time. If you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
This is that time where you start planning out what shows you're gonna go to. Are you gonna go to NXT? Are you gonna go to GCW, the Collective? Are you gonna go to Ring of Honor? Are you gonna do the Hall of Fame? Are you gonna do WrestleCon, which I recommend, by the way? Are you gonna do Access, which unless you had a premium combo, right? There's no
I heard
point.
Access isn't a thing anymore.
Well, you know what I mean, like the
Yeah.
Superstore or whatever they do it now. Back in the day was Access. Back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Or you're gonna do the Hall of Fame, which they haven't even announced it either. They haven't announced the Hall of Fame. They haven't announced one inductee yet for the Hall of Fame,
No.
which is shocking to me.
Yeah, it's I don't know if they're gonna put it off this year, like they're gonna pull a Major League Baseball.
Maybe, who knows? Crazy Gargano wanted a WrestleMania match, and they said the best we can do is stand and deliver. That's funny.
Yeah.
The best they can do is stand and deliver. So there's that. Let's move on from here. From there we got JC Jane and Gigi Dolan. I'm gonna be honest, man. This was flat for me.
Yes.
This was flat. Gigi got a roll-up win. Her music sucks.
Didn't she get a jobber entrance?
She did.
Yeah, she got the jobber entrance.
Yes,
Gigi Dolan.
still, but based on what I heard, just a little, it sucked. It fucking sucked. JC Jane, again, her entrance is meh, but I just didn't care, bro. And I love how they try to build this up, right? There's a story here and shit. And likely, Mike, you know what? They're probably gonna go at it again.
Yeah, that's stand and deliver. It's probably gonna be like some stipulation match or something.
Probably, but it has to be something crazy though. Like, can we get something a little extreme here? I'm not saying bra and panties, which I'm sure a lot of us would love to see. See them in bra and panties.
Sorry, Steve. God dang, Steve.
But like something crazy, like I don't know, loser leaves
NXT.
or loser gets their head shaved bald. I don't know.
Or loser goes to level up.
Loser goes to AEW or Dark Elevation. I don't fucking know.
Wait a minute. Why did you put me on the big screen when you said dark? What are you trying to say?
Dark
What are you
Elevation.
trying to say, Steve?
No, nothing. I'm just going. You damn sick. Oh my god. McDonald's is still serving breakfast in the West Coast. Are they really? Are they really?
Like 24 hours?
Probably are, man. They probably are. I don't know. So, there was that. We get Fallon Henley and Brooke Jensen backstage before Briggs came in and told them that the conversation with James early. I swear to God, whoever wrote this shit is terrible. Right?
I forgot you're on the West Coast.
Yes.
I forgot.
Where was I here?
You were talking about the Gigi and...
No, I'm talking about the Fallon Henley and Brooks Jensen. I'm getting a DM too, so I'm getting a message here. So, they're talking about what happened, right? And they were basically saying, "Hey, you know what? Everything's okay," but they also brought up, I guess, the flowers, right? Because I guess Kiana called Brooke Jensen. But mind you, Briggs and Fallon Henley, they know what's up. They know what's up right now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They know what's going on. I'm looking. Listen, man, our boy gonna learn eventually, right? Our man's gonna learn eventually. He's gonna learn. He'll find out. sooner than later. That these, ain't loyal. Right?
Hmm.
After this, we got Braun Breaker. He came out to the ring, still in his gear, cut right to the chase. He called out Carmelo Hayes. They went back and forth. They put each other over, right? And all this led to them finally agreeing to the match. Big Mike, it's going down. It is going down, Mike. Not this, but this. At Stand and Deliver, Braun Breaker will finally defend. Well, not saying finally like he hadn't defended, but he will put up the title on the line. Finally against Carmelo Hayes. Listen, I'm sure there's going to be other matches come WrestleMania weekend outside of WrestleMania. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure other promotions will do other shows, right? But I'm saying this right now. This right here could be the match of WrestleMania weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Notice I'm saying could be. I want no one thinking, oh, Steve, you see, Steve said this is going to be the match of WrestleMania. No, I'm saying could be. Just to be clear. And I think this is where Braun Breaker has his final swan song in NXT.
Yeah, I think it's over here too.
But they're gonna kill it though. They're gonna go out there and kill it, man.
Well, I take that back. I don't think this is gonna be his final, but I think this is step one to him going to the next level. I mean, they're gonna have a rematch if he loses, and then he's gonna lose the second one, and then that's it. But I still think simultaneously he will get a main roster, spot.
What could be with Braun? Nah. I mean, who knows, right? They still have. I actually think Braun winning and Melo moving up. You think so? Could that be also the case? I mean, let's say for 1 second here, right? Carmelo Hayes does end up losing. Who's next for Braun Breaker? I mean, do we do Julius Creed? I'd rather than build that up though and give it time. What says you, Big Mike?
I mean, that can also be a possibility too. That's not out of the norm. Because if they wanted Melo to have the title shot right away, he would have won Iron Survivor instead of Grayson Waller.
Yes.
But I understand what they wanted to do.
I understand too. I understand completely. But I do think though, a part of me says honestly that is going to be Braun's swan song.
But I also can see where Chase is going
because Melo has been showing up on the main roster, doing a lot of dark matches on main event, right?
Who, Carmelo Hayes?
Yeah, Carmelo Hayes. I know he was in Boston at TD Garden. He wrestled on main event, I think it was.
Okay, well,
you've seen a lot of him on main event. So, and also the fact that he is from that area. He's from the Northeast.
Okay, cool. But also, it'd also be telling if they don't take the title off of Braun because maybe they just want him there, because they might think he's not ready,
I get that too. I said before, I said this on someone's group. I said this on someone's chat on their stream. I get where people say, "Oh, Braun ain't it." I get it. You know what I mean? But I said this from a long time ago. Braun Breaker, less is good. Less is good. I don't expect, 35-minute strong style, if you will. But let's see what happens. But I think Carmelo is taking that title.
Yeah.
You're going to win. The streamers are going to come down. Celebration. They're going to embrace because they both kind of came up together.
Mm-hmm.
and the whole 2.0 until now and all that stuff. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so there's that. We had Tyler Bate and Tia Hale doing yoga backstage. Andre Chase and Duke Hudson picked her up for their match against Joe Gacy, because again, we had Joe Gacy versus Andre Chase. Somewhere in this match, Tia Hale tackled or got in the face of goddamn, what's her name again?
Ava Rain.
Ava Rain. I'm sorry, Ava Rain.
Get
And
her name, learn it, and know it well, because she's gonna be the next one.
the next one, she
Yeah.
gonna take over the tribal. She gonna take over the tribe eventually
No.
for the
No.
women's division.
No. No. I mean, she's gonna be the next one in NXT whenever she
Wow.
has a match.
Hopefully soon. Hopefully, I can't wait. But this caused distraction, and Joe Gacy got the win.
Yeah.
It was okay. Nothing to go crazy about here, man. I'm sorry, nothing to go crazy about here. But there was that. And after backstage, you had Duke Hudson finally go off.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking some facts too, like no lies were detected at all. They were giving out an award for someone finally having a one singles win. Or getting happy because someone's finally standing up to somebody and shit, finally letting it be known. Your thoughts on
Mm-hmm.
that, Big Mike?
Yeah. I mean, it's self-explanatory. But my question to you is, are we gonna get a heel Tyler Bate?
I don't know, but I feel like honestly, this
Because
is
of
much.
what Duke Hudson said to him.
It's a bunch of like wolf tickets you're selling me right now, a bunch of bullshit.
No, I can't believe they're buying the snake oil you're selling.
And he was a smooth, like, I know.
Yeah.
Maybe so. I mean, I wouldn't oppose him being a heel. I wouldn't oppose him being a heel. I said future down the road, probably taking over. That's what I meant. Gosh darn it. But maybe so. Who knows? I know he was a heel before in NXT UK. So there's that too. From there we got was it an Alba Fire, an Alba Dawn vignette, right? We had Mackenzie Mitchell interviewing Wes Lee, who will host an open challenge, but Axiom interrupted and basically took a challenge. I said it
Mm-hmm.
was a challenge, right, for their match.
Yeah.
So there's that as well for next week. And also next week, we're going to get Johnny Gargano on NXT next week. So there's that too. And then we got the main event. Got the main event of the evening. Meiko Satomura versus Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's title. I thought this was a good match. Thought it was pretty good. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I thought it was good. Good back and forth. But that ending, though, that ending is the one to talk about.
Yes, the ending. So, what's going on, Safed? How are you? Damn, y'all started. Yes, we did. Yes, we did, Kane. We're starting early
Yeah,
today.
I got
Buddy.
stuff to do. Got stuff to
Yeah.
do.
Yes. Something legendary greatness. So, and also I heard you got your scorecard for later. You got your scorecard. So you got some. Yeah, you can be one of the judges. So, if you will, yes. So anyway, I loved how Mako was dominant at one point, and how she was literally just giving her the beating, right?
Yeah.
But as the champion as she is, Roxanne Perez overcame adversity.
Mm-hmm.
She fought from underneath here. She got the win, and then it happened. Now, mind you, when that happened, when the match was over, I turned it off. Got that? All right, it's over. They went over their time, right? Like usually NXT ends around 10:07, 10:10, what have you, right? So I'm like, all right. I wake up and I see the whole thing go down. That she collapsed. They had to bring in, the stretcher, the board, right? They put her on that oxygen, right? They had Booker T come out of commentary to check up again on her student, right? One of his star pupils, right?
Yeah.
They had Shawn Michaels show up. Stretch, you got a whole ovation.
Yeah.
And people are wondering, is this real? Is this legitimacy? Like, is she really? They were saying because of the kicks to the head and all that stuff. And again, Mako did kick her strong.
I was saying all that friggin' training. The training was more intense than the dang match, and so she was probably tired.
That too. But people were thinking this was real, man.
It's still real to me, damn it.
It's still real, man. Listen, if you're one of these folks, if you're one of these, we say here on Around the Point Network, one of these nerds and virgins who thought this was real. Oh my God, is she really hurt? All I gotta say to y'all,
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I mean, it's a good angle to have.
It's a good angle. Makes you wondering what the fuck's gonna happen, right? Could it be that, hey, that next week she comes out, something happened, and they vacate the title?
That, or it could be one of those things where your idols become your rivals. Maybe she gets pissed off when she comes back.
And they run it back one more time at Stand and Deliver?
Yeah.
I mean,
but it's also a thing where Sean just likes seeing people play his role sometimes. You remember when Sean collapsed back in the day in '96, or was it '95? I think it was '96.
Yes. So it was 95. I believe it was 95.
It was 95. I think it was 95 too.
The match with Owen Hart, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Caden writes here, Shawn Michaels booking. What else can I steal from my past? Early, but at least y'all still committed to an NXT review. Yes, we are. Yes, we are, Walter. Roxanne just said there needs some time off. No big deal. Her and Miko are now 1-1. Yeah, you are right. They are 1-1 now.
Yeah.
So let's
maybe
see.
they run it back. Maybe they run it back. Stand and deliver.
Yeah. Someone take the book away from Shawn Michaels. Yes. And put it on Bruce Pritchard, y'all.
I tell you what. Don't have him book the Christmas special.
Oh no, Pat Pretty Deadly in the little. No.
Don't have him book the Christmas special.
That Roxanne had everyone talking. People that I know regular don't watch NXT. Miko?
Yeah.
Are we? And you were being mean to me for not pronouncing it. LOL. Now HBK book is approved by God. Oh my God, yo, approved by God. Well,
yeah, because this book is the Bible.
This book is that Bible thumper. Respect, yes, respectfully. But that was NXT, man. As a whole, again, the show was okay. It just, again, what I liked about it is that we got some matches finally going for Stand and Deliver, right? They have to find a way to sell out that building.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can. What grade, Mike, would you give the show?
I'm gonna give it a solid B. It did what it needed to do. It got people talking at the end. Matches were good. Nothing bad on the show. Segments were good. Nothing bad on the show. So I give it a B. Solid B.
I'm gonna give it a B as well. I thought, again, the matches that were featured more were pretty good. And like I said before, I loved how we're finally getting some movement going for Stand and Deliver. As again, WrestleMania weekend is in a couple of weeks from now, so there's that. But guys, let us know in the chat your thoughts on NXT, what your grade would be and all that stuff in the chat. We'll be back live tomorrow. 3 p.m. is good, Mike. Tomorrow, 3 p.m.
3 p.m. is A-okay with me.
3 p.m. we are live with Sad, something about Dynamite, as that's our AEW Dynamite review. I know tonight on Dynamite is the post Revolution show. I know there's some matches already announced for that show as we speak. And does our boy Tony, does he have an announcement for that show? Did he mention any
He
announcements?
didn't specifically say. We'll probably know.
I know tonight, listen to this, Mike. Tonight on Dynamite from Sacramento is going to be, oh my God, get this, man, a tag team match, playa. Tag team match. Ready for this, Mike? It's John Silver and Alex Reynolds versus John Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli.
Let the heel turn begin.
I believe so too. We're also going to be hearing from Hangman Adam Page. We're also getting Ruby Soho versus Sky Blue. And of course, we're going to be getting Powerhouse Hobbs getting his opportunity at the TNT title. And of course, we're going to be getting AR Fox and Top Flight versus the JAS in a trios match. Could it be that, Jericho's moving into the trios division? Could it very well be? Also, we're getting Orange Cassidy versus Jay Lethal for the All Atlantic title. That's what's going down on Dynamite tonight.
Yeah,
right?
I agree with Walter here.
No announcement. Oh, whoa, go back to his comment. Very skippable Dynamite tonight. Remember, remember Dynamite is in Jericho's and Kenny's hometown next week. They'll probably set something up for that show for them. Only worth watching if Wardlow finds his protein shake.
Well, he has to find more than his protein shake.
Yeah, there are some motherfuckers.
Unfortunately, that's freaking sucks.
Some nerd version broke into his rental car. Similar to the NXT shows after takeovers, when everyone had these bangers and need weeks to recover.
Wait a minute, Kay, is this so that thing was like a work thing?
You think so? I don't know, man. Listen, I don't know.
I mean, wouldn't it be funny? Samoa Joe steals his stuff,
shows up with his protein shake.
Yeah.
Because a lot of things happening at the same time.
Because honestly, why? Yeah, why specifically say he took everything, the TNT title, and ring gear, and he calls out Hobbs in a situation like that? I
have no clue. It's so weird. But anyway, that's what's happening.
Honestly, Caden might be right. Caden might be right.
If they stole a protein shake, TK watching sad confirmed. Imagine you imagine if they actually did steal the protein shake. You should make it. You should make it work because it looks bad. Someone's stealing from this badass.
Yeah.
Wardlow, also Matt Smart, don't think he would leave his stuff behind the car.
Yeah, that's the real mystery.
I honestly think so. Joe had the TNT title at the tapings.
Something like that will make me that would pique my interest just a little bit. Before I wanted this whole thing to be over because it's like whatever. But something like that.
To watch Ring of Honor?
No, not to watch Ring of Honor, but just to get invested into the dang feud. Like I wasn't invested in the feud at all.
Or let's say he has lost to Hobbs because he didn't have his regular gear nor his protein shake. He didn't have his whole feast protein shake in the morning before
Yeah.
the match. So there's that
And
too.
then so wait a minute. So in that instance, what would Hobbs have to do? Would he have to hunt down Samoa Joe to get his title?
Probably. Or you know what they can do? You know what? I'm sure Tony's a smart man. I'm sure he has a replica belt somewhere backstage. He could just bring to the TV taping or to the show. I'm sorry, and well, they'll do that. Who knows, right? We shall see.
That would get me sort of invested.
Or you know what they could do? They could crown an interim champion. You know, Tony love booking his interim titles, right? He love
Unless some controversy is behind it, then he'll just
that
make you a regular champion.
that NXT booking coming into AEW now. That parking lot ain't safe. Yep, it
But
ain't
if
safe.
only freaking they can do that on TV, you know?
Yeah, I know.
They need to kind of change their format a little bit, just to get people sort of invested. They need to have a little bit more than match, backstage interview, match, backstage interview, match, maybe a video package match. I would like to see like some type of.
Hold up. I'm gonna go back to a comment here. Did y'all even talk HBK trying to be an AMT himself and putting the oxygen on Roxanne? What the fuck? HBK was training Romeo has training Romeo. He does. I believe he does. Let's be real. We all know Cole Carter is the one who stole the belt. Cole Carter.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
I was gonna ask the same thing. Who the fuck is Cole
Yeah,
Carter?
I know who he is. He's 2 Dimes. Remember, he was 2 Dimes.
2 Dimes.
He,
Okay, all right.
he probably gets paid in 2 Dimes by Tony. Who knows, man?
Yeah, I don't know his new name. I know him by 2 Dimes.
Yes. So that's
Or you
gonna
should
be it.
call him 2 Syringe because he was taking roids. Huh?
Too cringe. Too. Yeah. That's some Tony Khan stuff. Yeah, it is. That's some Tony Khan stuff. 2
It
syringes.
is.
Yeah. The 2 syringe. Yo. Who stole his syringe? Now, who stole his syringe?
Right.
Anyway, guys, gonna wrap up. Let's talk NXT. Mike, I know you're excited. You're about to go watch Creed 3. You're
Yeah.
excited. You're about to see great performances here. Um, I can't wait for you to watch that. We'll talk about it on Saturday on Chilling with Chase. Where in case you guys,
You mean Sundays because it's no longer on Saturdays,
well, he
right?
did say here in the chat, he did say early on in the day, he did say, let me see
Oh,
here.
he moved it back to Saturdays.
On chilling with Chase this Saturday, we're
Saturday.
going to be ranking
Wow.
I think it'll be at night though, Saturday night.
I can do that.
We'll be ranking the Rocky and Creed movies, and also we'll be ranking the fighters.
Which is gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fun. Gonna be a fun one
It's
on
gonna be
Saturday.
real fun.
Yes, it is. So make sure you guys tune in for that this Saturday, Chilling with Chase. Also, tune in tomorrow. Be live on the channel twice. 2 live shows tomorrow. Yes, you're gonna have Sad at 3 p.m. and then later on at 7 p.m. you're gonna have All Honor, hosted by Caden Lee, as he watches along to Ring of Honor. All right. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Big Mike, let them know where can they follow you.
Follow me on Twitter at DetroitGamer313. Also here every single day on the Around the Point channel, and also on the For Romeo Anthony channel, reacting to some of the best TV shows and movies.
Who knows? Maybe after this, after we finish ranking all these Rocky movies and all that, so we can do watch alongs of Rocky movies on the For Romeo channel.
Say again?
We can start doing watch alongs on the Rocky movie.
Yeah, whenever he's ready to do that. Yeah.
Caden, how about how's your prepping for Ring of Honor going? Anyway, that'll be it for us, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been Let's Talk NXT here on the Around the Point Network. For myself, for Big Mike, for the gang. We'll see you all tomorrow for Sad.